Ooh, everybody. Before we do this re-release episode, Justin, we got in our 5-star review.
Hey, Beth. Ooh-wee.
What?
I was talking like Mr. Poopy Pants. I just couldn't fucking.
Ooh-wee.
I just couldn't hold it together.
That was weird, man.
Hey, Beth. It's okay.
You sound like a crazy drunk bear.
I just can't stop laughing. Because there's a guy who works across the hall from me, and I finally saw him.
Works across the hall? What are you working at, a fucking school? What are you doing?
Yes, of course I do. But I finally saw this nigga without a mask on, and up top he looks like a normal. He looks like a pretty handsome Spanish man.
Okay.
At the bottom, he looks like Mr. Poopy Pants. He has this long. He has this long face. I was like, oh boy. Guys, for some people, the mask it's been helping them throughout this pandemic.
So we got a 5-star review. And remember, if you leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or other podcast players, we will read it on the show.
Nigga.
It also makes me feel healthy in my nether region. So this new one's from It Has Been a Great, and the title is Brandon's Brain. Hey guys, I'm leaving this review so this hopefully gets people to join the help. Joining to help one of the co-hosts with a debilitating speech impediment. They're talking about you.
That's you.
No, they're talking about you, nigga. I ain't got no speech impediment. I'm good with words.
Go ahead. Read the rest.
That's it.
Oh, okay. That's it.
That's it.
That's it, Brandon.
What?
Brandon's bad brain.
I don't have a... Oh, it did say Brandon's brain.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But it's because
Thank you. Thank you for the 5-star review. We appreciate you. Brandon's nice and firm. Tati's going to get it tonight.
That's right. Loving the pudding. We got...
Whoa.
We also got to call Aegis real quick. We got a new Patriot.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Doing pretty well. Thank you very much. How are you, Brandon?
I'm good, man. You got to get my peanuts that I sent you the other week?
I did, and they were a little stale. I don't know how
really
peanuts go stale. I mean, Brandon, you need to figure out what you're going to do here.
Do you want something else? Like maybe I can send you like something from America that's a little less like weird.
I want hot dog. I want hot dog.
Okay. All right. I mean, from a particular place, like you want like a Nathan's hot dog, or you just want a chili dog? What kind of hot dog you want?
Hebrew National.
Okay, I'll see what I could do. All right, that was weird. So we just have one new Patriot for today.
Maybe even corn dog at some point. But hot dogs.
Okay, are you paying attention?
I really fancy them.
You like corn dogs?
Corn dogs and hot dogs.
Wait, they're the same thing. It's just corn dog got the corn on it.
But they're not the same thing because a hot dog, you put it in a bun. A corn dog, it's corn.
On a stick. That's fucking gross.
It's delicious.
What do you put on your corn dog? Like mustard and stuff?
I like to put a little mustard, maybe a little ketchup at times as well.
Ew, Jesus Christ. You probably shit a lot. So we have a new Patriot, Jessica Shines.
Jessica, I want to thank you for being the Patriot. You joined us. We're here now. And now you are helping Brandon be able to afford more hot dogs to send to me. Thank you for your patronage.
All right. Well, thank you, Idris. And again, I'll see what I can do about your hot dog.
No, hot dogs. Hot dogs. I like to have at least 2.
At the same time?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, bye.
Oh, that was weird, man.
That got really weird. And it's about to get,
Egypt and hot dogs.
It's probably about to get a little weirder because we got in our voicemail, Justin.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
And how can people leave a voicemail if they feel so inclined?
347-508-0978. Guys, call up. It's an answering service. Leave us a voicemail. We love to hear from you.
That's right. Here we go.
Hey, guys. Joseph from Baltimore. Wanted to thank you for your recommendation for Wheels. I actually rented it on iTunes. And, it's kind of interesting to see, indie films and, actors that you may not really be familiar with, but I really enjoyed it. I really thought it had some pretty good storytelling and, interesting character development, and I really enjoyed the dynamic between the two brothers, and thought it was a pretty interesting movie, and I really did enjoy that. And I like that Independent Friday thing that you guys are doing, because some independent movies are pretty good, pretty interesting. So peace.
Thank you for that, Joseph. Appreciate it.
Man, you know what?
We did Independent Fridays for a while, like consistently. Maybe we need to bring that back.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I don't think we did necessarily consistency, because it also depends on when people reach out to us about films.
We try to like make that happen. If filmmakers like, hey, I'm just out here trying to make it work.
Yeah. So like,
but you also have to be patient if you are that filmmaker listening, because it took us a while to get to Wheels. It took us a while to get to I forgot that short we did, fucking Cuddy's Revenge or whatever the fuck. What was it?
I don't
with the army doll thing.
I don't remember. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a minute ago. That was crazy.
That was a while ago.
That was crazy.
So,
but I mean, you know what? And I think the good thing about those Independent Fridays is it gives us a different take, and it gives people the opportunity who typically don't get an opportunity to have their works spoken about in the podcast. And
and we can use our power of Rotten Tomatoes for good. We can like highlight movies that maybe don't have many scores up there.
Yeah.
All right.
So, guys, if you know people who are independent filmmakers, and they want to have their stuff featured on our show, just have them reach out to us on Instagram at Medium P Podcast, and maybe we could throw their name into the hat, and we can get them on the show.
Or they can send us an email, so they can send us press materials and stuff like that.
Well,
at
even better.
mediumpod@gmail.com.
Yeah, that too. Either way, I mean, just get in touch with us. I think that's the main thing.
But don't touch us.
I mean, you could touch me.
No, don't touch us.
You could touch me.
I will chop your face off.
Come on me, on my feet.
All right, y'all. Enjoy this re-release episode. Whoa.
Medium popcorn, we are too near the spoiling movies. Yeah. Brandon Collins, that's me, and Justin Brown for your movie needs. Medium popcorn, woo! You haven't seen it, well, we're gonna spoil it. Spoil it in your face. That's your warning. So if you get pissed, it's all your fault.
That's right, folks. It's Medium Popcorn, niggas spoiling movies. I'm your host, Brandon Collins.
And I am your other host, Justin Brown.
And we're continuing our March Madness month by going fully into the madness part of the category. That's right, folks. A few of you have been asking for this movie for a while, and we are finally doing it. We're doing Space Jam, which saw it as a kid. I remember being like, this is pretty fun. I remember my mom being a huge Michael Jordan fan, so that's what got her through this movie, I think, right? But as an adult, fully removed from Michael Jordan and knowing all of his dark secrets, fully removed from fucking Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes.
And knowing their dark secrets.
we'll get to that.
Their dark secrets of fucking pure racism and fucking
And
political
sexism
and political propaganda and
Oh, this movie is out of control. This movie is a fever dream. this is the craziest. This has 4 screenwriters.
Oh shit.
This movie is so out of pocket. 1996, I get it. The movie's only an hour and 12 minutes with some change.
Yeah, because that's as much time as fucking that you can stomach Michael Jordan on screen.
I couldn't tell who was worse, Michael Jordan in this movie or Shaq in Blue Chips. I think they're both terrible.
I would say Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan is by far one of the worst basketball turned actors to get your ass back on the court.
He never did another movie after this, right?
No, I think this was it.
I've never seen anyone, especially a black man, so unfazed by cartoons being around him. This movie,
he's like, Bugs Bunny.
First of all,
you're not real.
First of all, Justin, all right, you guys, if you haven't seen Space Jam, you must be like 12 because I think anyone who's like in their 30s or even a little bit younger have seen Space Jam.
Oh, for sure.
First of all, I want to talk about the beginning. That takes place in 1973 with little Michael Jordan, played by that little black boy from Soul Food. And it's like a little ranch. I was like, what kind of weird Texas place is this?
Oh, wait, no, that was in North Carolina.
Oh, that's where that is supposed to be?
Yeah.
It's somewhere south because the dad's like, oh, there you go, boy, playing that basketball. What you going to do? Well, she's like, one day I'm going to be the best basketball player ever, and then I'm going to play baseball just like you, Daddy.
He's like, now that's a sport.
And that's when I was like, oh. This is back when I was a child and I didn't know the dark secrets about Michael Jordan's dad's death and why he wanted to be a baseball player. Do you think there's truth to the rumors that he was kicked out of the NBA and that's why he went to baseball?
No.
You know about the rumors though, right?
Yeah, that because of his gambling and things like that.
And that's what got his dad killed?
Well, I've heard that his gambling may have been what got his dad killed, and then like after that he just like fuck it, I'm done. I don't even want to play basketball anymore. And he left because of that. But he also had huge gambling scandals at the casinos and shit like that.
He got him in big trouble, right?
Yeah.
I also thought because I thought it was at a point where he might have like been compromised. Right? He was like in that much debt where like I'm not saying he did shave points, but like people were worried about him potentially do some shady shit.
Well, I mean, Charles Barkley, the same thing. Maybe that's why Charles Barkley's in this movie.
First of all, Charles Barkley's subplot in this movie where he's just walking around cities looking sad and got beat by a bunch of girls.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if he was sad because he lost his ability or because he got beat by a bunch of women. But they're like, be gone!
And a 10-year-old girl, and she just slapped the ball out of my hand. I don't even know. That sounds nothing like Charles Barkley.
It sounded more like Shaq, but it was close enough.
No, Shaq's more like this. You got to cross your eyes when you do it.
That was good. That was good. First of all, so this whole movie happens because Michael Jordan, at the beginning, he announced this day, it showed the credits show his whole career, his real life career as a basketball player at North Carolina, then as an NBA player for Chicago Bulls, and then retiring to play baseball, professional baseball.
The beginning of this film is a Michael Jordan stroke job.
Yes,
they're just fucking stroking
like
his dick.
Hey, yo, the fucking Space Jam.
Hey,
but then.
Okay, so what we want you guys to do here, we want you to build a man, a player, if you will, who's already an international superstar by this time. But we want to make you even bigger by just pushing down everyone's throat how awesome he is.
Yeah.
Can we make that happen in this movie? This was almost as bad as fucking any film that Beyonce is in. That her dad is like pushes like, we need to get him more scenes.
Yeah, this is so the problem. Okay, I have a few problems. It's not all Michael's fault.
No, it's not all
because
Michael's
even like Wayne Knight who plays Newman and Nedry in Jurassic Park, he is out of his mind in this movie.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what they told him to do. I don't know why this character was written in. Bill Murray just literally shows up in the end in the movie. They're like, how'd you make it? He's like, the producer's a friend of mine, Ivan Reitman, who, Ghostbusters and stuff. But I'm still like, yeah, that doesn't explain how the fuck you found this cartoon world.
Yeah, how the hell did you get down here? How did fucking Newman get the fuck down here?
Well, he saw Daffy and Bugs with the bags and stuff going down that weird.
But
hole.
Still, how the fuck did he get down there?
The hell if I know, man. There's no logic.
How did his fat ass squeeze? Yeah, I'm fat shaming right now. How did his fat ass squeeze in a Bugs Bunny hole and get all the way down to Toon World? And he was like 3 minutes behind them.
Oh yeah. Oh, first of all, okay. So we get to the whole. Michael Jordan bio. I knew we were in trouble. I knew as an adult Brandon, I was gonna fucking hate this movie when it's like Michael Jordan, Bugs Bunny. I'm like, Bugs Bunny isn't a real person. Why does he have top billing? Like, you know what I mean? Like when you get top billing, you get like extra money, right?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is? Where's that money going to? That nigga doesn't exist. What's going on, Justin?
Well, I mean, Bugs Bunny is a property. He's a property of Warner Brothers.
Also, why did he sound like a New Yorker in this movie?
Well, maybe because the man who voices Bugs Bunny, maybe he passed on. So now they maybe the man who originally voiced Bugs Bunny passed on, so they had to get a new Bugs Bunny, and then maybe he's from the Bronx.
Anyway, so we see Michael Jordan trying to play baseball. Everyone's kissing his ass because he sucks, and they're like telling him when to swing, when not to swing. Someone's like, even like in the dugout, he's like, "Man, I usually miss, and it don't look good, but when you miss, it looks good." I'm like, "Damn, people are stroking his dick that much."
Yeah, but then again, at the same time, they probably were.
Like actually stroking his dick?
I mean, it was probably that bad.
Oh, I thought you meant like actually like, taking out his dick and stroking it. And you're like,
No, Brendan,
yeah, Michael.
No, I meant that they probably were like probably that egregiously fucking jacking him off anytime they saw him.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I would too. So then he gets assigned a publicist / assistant. This guy Stan is played by Wayne Knight. And I completely did not understand why this team would send this bumbling bozo to follow Michael Jordan. He's one of the most successful athletes of all time. This motherfucker has a broken down car that's just shooting out smoke. He's socially awkward. He pretty much is a stalker because Michael tries to lose him several times. And he keeps popping up. He even pops up in the fucking cartoon world. That's how much Michael's trying to get away from this nigga.
Dude. Can we also talk about the fact is why is Michael Jordan living on fucking Elm Street? What? Yo, why did I think Elm Street? Simpatico, Brandon.
Yes.
Simpatico.
Yes.
Yeah, he's living this little ass house.
Yeah, he's living like in a normal white neighborhood, and you're like, Michael Jordan. The guy's like, Wayne Knight's like, oh, this is a nice house. I'm like, he should be in a secluded area.
Yeah.
Oh, this also goes to the next thing later on in the movie. Why doesn't he have a security system when fucking cartoons break into his house? There's just characters walking around. No one's asking, hey, where's my dad? Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny are like, oh, your dad's going to help us in cartoon worlds, save us from monsters. And the kids are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, let's sick the dog on these motherfuckers.
God, my brain.
Yeah, like these kids have no problem, no problem with the fact that
and memorabilia to these cartoons.
Well, no, just beyond that the fact that two cartoon characters are alive and well and walking around their house at about like 1:30 in the morning. These kids are just like, well, this seems normal. Like, what the fuck is happening here?
The dog's breaking down the doors and shit. Like, no, they're like, Daffy Duck literally comes in the house like, because he gets beat up by the dog. He's like, my mama told me no. And like falls down. I'm like, yo, nigga, be quiet.
Fucking Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck do not know nothing about espionage. They are walking around speaking openly and loudly, making all sorts of fucking noise. And then let's talk about the parents. Michael Jordan is obviously married to the worst woman on the face of the earth.
Oh, Teresa Randall, but she looked great.
Oh yeah,
there's a scene where she has like yoga pants on or something. I was like, God damn.
She's a delicious woman. Mm-hmm. She's a delicious woman.
She's a terrible actress. Terrible actress. Because she's terrible in this, terrible in Bad Boy. She's terrible in Spawn. She's just bad all around. But she's also bad.
Yeah, she is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know why she was working.
Chocolate dip it down.
See, but this is the thing though. A door gets knocked down. Fucking
she never wakes up.
Her children are running around the fucking house.
Because she's in a loveless marriage. She's probably drugged up upstairs thinking about, she's probably like, my husband rather be with fucking Looney Tunes than with me.
It's like she didn't even question the fact that he just never came home.
And the next time she sees him at his baseball game, and he comes out of a spaceship.
She's like, oh, he's probably not finished with his other game. Did you not even question the fact where your husband was for the last like 3 days?
By the way, what did Michael Jordan eat Where did he shit? Like, what did he do for life?
Did he have cartoon shits?
What? He never once is like, hey guys, I want to practice and help you guys out, but I need to go home to my children. Like, he never once.
I got kids back at home, guys.
Okay.
Yo,
This is all because.
We haven't even started really breaking down this film. We're just purging right now. We're purging the fucking madness that is this movie.
People are probably listening like, yo, it's not that deep, man. It's part of my childhood. Don't do this to this movie, yo.
Oh, no. We doing it.
Oh, yeah. Motherfuckers, wake up. It's time to get real. This movie is cuckoo bananas. What all of us need to do is when we see our parents who took us to go see this movie, we need to hug them. We need to hug them and say, I know you did a lot for me, mainly seeing this movie. My mom had to see this shit, but the thing is, my mom was a big Michael Jordan fan. She's a huge fan. So she probably didn't feel the pain. But imagine seeing, in 1 year, I think, this came out, fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came out. There's some other dog shit in 1996 that probably came out. Like, there's some bad movies in that year.
And this is one of them.
So the reason why we have this whole basketball tournament with the Looney Tunes and Michael Jordan and stuff in the first place is because there's this intergalactic amusement park called Moron Mountain, which is being ran by Mr. Schwackheimer, who's voiced by Dan Aykroyd, this big green goblin thing.
Oh, boy.
And he has these weird little minion things called the Nerdlucks, which I'm pretty sure he's... Because they're like giving him manicures, they're massaging him, they're like, he's spitting on them. I'm like, yo, he's probably doing some dirty, dirty shit with these little motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's probably like, hey, put your mouth on this, put your mouth on that. I'm like, this ain't right. Something did not feel right about that scene. Well, but he's pretty much like, the amusement park's failing, we need new attractions, and then that's when the Looney Tunes out of nowhere come on all these TV screens. It's like, all right, I need you guys to go to the fucking Looney Tune world and capture all these characters and bring them to the amusement park so they're our amusement. They're our entertainment now.
Yeah. Now, they just jumped directly into that, too. There's no chaser. They just went boom, boom, right to there.
Oh, yeah, that scene with the bad guy setting up the real plot of this movie and like the conflict and stuff is literally like, I think, less than 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's just, that's what I said. It's like a fever dream. We're almost like, wait, what just happened? The animations doesn't really hold up anymore. It's weird, man. It's a weird scene. And then these motherfuckers, these little minion things, drive down a tunnel somehow into Earth. That then, first of all, they fly over the baseball game that Michael Jordan's at. It's a cartoon spaceship. Everyone can see it plain as day, and everyone's just like, ooh. No one's like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody asks questions in this world. Nobody asks questions.
Nope.
And then the fucking plane just dives into the fucking ground. It just dives into the ground and just starts tearing through the fucking earth towards Toonland. So it's just like, did nobody else just notice this huge hole that a spaceship just went down?
Or that there's a big WB sign that stretches for some reason.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of weird things that are just in place. Where
Wait,
you're like,
and why are the Toons in hell? Why do they live in the center of the fucking earth?
You know why they're in hell. I mean, there are so many guns in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, a lot of cartoons have guns or shooting guns. At one point, when the Tunes
and you wonder why our children are so fucked up today.
Dude, at one point, when the Tunes are playing, like in the locker room all fucked up with Michael Jordan, I was watching this with Todd, and I'm like, this team not only is they're all fucked up, they're not even prepared to play basketball. Yosemite Sam has just 2 guns and he's just shooting. That's not basketball.
He's just standing around us. It's like,
shooting.
I'm the rootness, tootness.
Tweety Bird can't even lift himself up. By the way, I did not know that Tweety Bird was a boy until this movie when he sees Lola Bunny. He's like, ooh, she's hot. I was like, huh?
Is Tweety Bird? Is supposed to...
Apparently, or maybe Tweety Bird's a lesbian. I don't know. But either way, they thought Lola was hot.
Hey, man.
Here's the
what
thing.
women say women are hot all the time, man.
Here's the thing, guys. I'm not into bestiality. Mm-hmm. But I remember as a youngin' thinking Lola Bunny. I think Lola Bunny was pretty hot.
Yeah, we fucked that bunny.
Mm-hmm. There's a really weird picture. I'm not gonna show you.
What? What is it, like those crazy animes where she's getting fucking sucked off? But I mean, she's
Sucked
sucking
off?
somebody off or some shit like
Not
that.
exactly. I'll show you.
Or she got titties out or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, it's kind of one of those. I was just like, for some reason.
So what you're telling me is that you were beating your meat to Lola Bunny.
No one was beating their meat. I'm just saying that I thought she was an attractive cartoon. We talked about cartoons before.
Yeah,
Like Ariel and fucking Jessica Rabbit, of course. And every young boy wants to titty fuck that bitch.
yeah, but at the same time, Brandon, you're talking about a little bunny. You talk about a bunny rabbit. And
I'm not
you're
talking about the bunny from
sexualizing-
fucking what's that the race movie? What was it the Disney movie that came out not too long ago with the fox and stuff?
Oh, Zootopia.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that bunny. I'm talking about Lola Bunny. She was sexualized in this movie.
Yeah,
She's swinging her ass around don't
was.
call me cutie, stud. I'm like, you would.
No, don't call me doll.
Yeah, don't call me doll or whatever. I'm like, come on.
Oh yeah.
She just wanted some big. She wanted some big dude like Michael Jordan just to pound her.
She just wanted to catch that carrot.
All right, I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going at all. Anyway, so the little nerd locks or whatever, they go to the Looney Tunes and they assemble a town hall, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna capture you all and take you to our planet." And they're like, "Yeah, go fuck yourself." Bugs Bunny like slaps him around and shit, and then they're like, "All right." Because they start showing their like blasters or whatever, and that's when Bugs Bunny pulls out this weird book where he's like, "Oh, according to the rules of engagement or something like that, you have to allow us to defend ourselves."
Yeah.
Even though it's clearly like a taped on piece of paper in this manual.
Yeah, he just wrote it in.
And they're like, "Oh, we have to allow them to defend themselves." Okay, what do you want to do? And they're like, "Let's play a basketball game," because they assess that because these little things have no legs, they're short arms. They have no physical ability. They can play a game of basketball and beat them easily, which is the most random activity ever. To just be like, "Hey, this is what we'll do
Especially considering
for our freedom."
especially considering the fact that they're that they don't know how to play basketball themselves.
Yeah.
Now, considering that you are Looney Tunes, you are cartoons, and you're known to bring joy and make people happy, why wouldn't you do something that is conducive of a cartoon? Like, we're going to have, the Laugh-O-Meter or some shit, I don't know, some bullshit like that where, you use the best thing that you do, your whole existence, and they have to battle you in that arena. Why would they choose a random thing like a fucking basketball game?
Because they can't bring in Michael Jordan.
This is true.
That's the only reason. Otherwise, I'd be like, "Yeah, let's set up races." You know what I mean? Because they have the Road Runner and Tasmanian Devil and stuff. Be like, "Hey, let's do a race. We can finish this right now."
That's true.
Even if they got professional athletes, they literally go against the Road Runner.
Yeah, against the Roadrunner and Speedy fucking Gonzalez.
I didn't even think about Speedy. Yeah, there's there's so many options.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? We're gonna fucking dig up fucking Jesse Owens and take his.
Now that would be a Space Jam 2, I would say.
the zombie of Jesse Owens.
That'd be some dark shit, bro.
Jesse Owens and Carl Lewis. Just go run and fucking Prefontaine.
Shit. But instead, they choose basketball.
Wait. What if they do a Space Jam, but it's like the Olympics type deal, and then so they steal fucking they steal the power of what swimmer fucking do Michael Phelps, but then they don't think twice, and they also get Bruce Jenner.
Well,
Yeah, I want to go Bruce Jenner.
Are you done?
Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry, Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes.
Yeah, they go get Caitlyn Jenner.
You gotta respect the difference now.
Yes. But I think that would be great. I think that would be great.
All right.
But which one are they gonna go? They're gonna go a pre or post. Maybe they go travel back in time. Anyhow,
You're really taking this seriously. All right, I'm gonna play this scene with these little creature things, and they start stealing the powers of these popular NBA ball players. They're at the Knicks game, and like this really creepy thing where they sneak into a game dressed up like a person in a trench coat and a hat.
yes, which is ridiculous.
And how would they get tickets?
Yeah, You got to take that shit off just so you can get in the fucking game. Excuse me.
Are you okay?
I'm so sorry. Ow, feet out of my nose. What? They're looking. Hey, it's basketball.
They sit next to this white woman and Dan Costello.
Isn't that the wife from Everyone Loves Raymond?
I think so. And that's the guy who does the voice of Homer.
Hey, hey. What? She's looking again. Close it up, tightly. Poke me again.
Sweetheart. What? Thought you were gonna get better seats this year.
This is as good as I could get.
This guy next to me is doing something very weird in his raincoat.
Honey, will you just let me watch the game? Barkley's killing us.
Hey, someone's killing someone.
No. Seriously?
Wow, a killer. Let me see. There, that's him, the killer. He's dead.
He's good.
He's mine. Okay, go get him. Yeah, watch him. Oh.
First of all, this woman sees like cartoon hands pop out of a trench coat's groin.
Yeah.
And she's not like, oh no, I have to go home.
Well, time for me to leave.
She's just like, honey, there's some weird person next to me. Then the coat just dissolves.
Yeah.
And the
She's
creature-
not really all that alarmed.
The
by
creature just
any of
becomes
this.
like a ooze thing from Ghostbusters 2 and just shoots into Charles Barkley's face.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
And then he can't play basketball no more.
It's basically stole all of his fucking skills and like muscle memory.
Yeah. I'm just looking at how much more of this movie we have to talk about, but I'm just exhausted already. All right.
Just know that this movie got a 38% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I know. I'm
and a
sure.
63% audience score. People are being very, very nice to this movie, to the Looney Tunes and Michael Jordan.
Oh, for one of the first times ever on this show, I'm going to talk about 5-star Amazon reviews on this movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, who are the basketball players? All the basketball players? 'Cause I couldn't remember who these dudes were.
So we had Charles Barkley, obviously,
Yes,
you know
yes.
him.
And
You
Patrick
had,
Ewing.
Patrick Ewing. They had Muggsy Bogues.
Ewing, yes.
Yeah. Muggsy Bogues, just, little and ugly. Sean Bradley, just big, tall, doofy, white dude. I think he was on the 76ers. I think he was actually like 7'6".
Did he die? Because he's so tall.
Yeah, he looks like he's just ready to break. And then they had Larry Johnson, Grandmama. Remember those fucking commercials?
Grandmama.
Grandmama, the commercials. Grandmama. He dressed up as a grandmother, played basketball, and just like destroy people. No, never saw those commercials.
No.
Yeah, fucking like huge marketing campaign. Larry Johnson, Grandmama. Just forget about it.
Yep.
Yeah, but so they were all like all stars at the time. Are you looking up Grandmama right now?
No, I looked up some more 5-star reviews. It's going to be cuckoo bananas.
Okay. The look on Brandon's face was all I needed.
So then they absorb all these powers, and then they're going to practice, which is weird that they wouldn't just play the game right then.
Yeah.
But then they like turn in like the little creatures, take out this glowing basketball which has all the powers, and they all become monstars. Because at first they're like, "Oh my God, they're monsters! Oh my God, they're all stars! They're monstars!" And then that's when I realized how many speech impediments the Looney Tunes really have.
Oh yeah, you got Foghorn Leghorn.
But they
It's
also
like
have
I said. Yeah, this is what you call ad-libbing, boy.
But then they also have mental disabilities too, right? They're just all around fucked up.
I
They're
love
like broken toys.
I love the fact is when it was like, all right, so what are we, like, what game are we gonna play? And then Sylvester comes in. It's just like, I'll tell you what we gotta do. We gotta wait till the Grammy leaves, and then we gotta get that bird. And I'm like, whoa. And he's sitting there like breathing heavy and holding his own finger. Like, what the fuck?
Even during the game, he's trying to eat Tweety Bird.
Yeah. It's like,
His priorities are all fucked up. You're gonna be a slave. This game is so out of. This movie is out of pocket.
Yeah.
By the way, then we get to. So then they're like, the monsters like, we're gonna fuck you all up with the big game, and they run around, and Bugs Bunny's like, yeah, we're gonna need some help. And then that's when we cut to Michael Jordan playing golf with Larry Bird, Stan, and Bill fucking Murray.
Yeah.
And Bill Murray keeps trying to talk to Mike about getting in the NBA.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Bill Murray is like, Bill Murray has some funny jokes in the scene, but I'm also like, did they just let Bill Murray ad lib whatever the fuck he wanted?
Yeah.
Because nothing he says makes sense.
Yeah.
it's
just Bill Murray just going off.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the story. It's just Bill Murray ranting.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's funny, but it's just like, this has nothing to do with being a PG movie.
Yeah, he's just fucking just going off in his own fucking world.
And then Michael hits the ball, and then we find that there's a magnet that Bugs Bunny has underground that helps him get a hole in the one. And when Michael tries to grab the ball, while Stan for some reason wants to take a picture of it, he gets
Because his
sucked.
first hole in one.
Oh yeah. So Michael gets sucked immediately into this hole, and I mean, there's a funny line. Bill Murray's like, "What kind of camera is that? Don't point it at me." But then I'm like, no one else is scared that he was just sucked into the earth.
That a cartoon rope just fucking pulled him down into the fucking abyss. Not to mention that, I hate to be a stickler for continuity, but one of his shoes came off, and when he got down to Toon World, he had two shoes on.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I didn't notice that one.
yeah. One of his shoes came off on the golf course. He got down there, two shoes. Oh, Jesus Christ, Brandon.
Sorry, my bad, guys.
Heavens of Murgatroyd.
Happens of what?
Heavens of Murgatroyd, even. That's a Snagglepuss.
All right, let's go to the introduction scene with Michael Jordan trying to act against cartoons because this was brutal. As an adult, and you see the green screen, you're like, oh boy.
Oh, look out for that toy step, Doc. It's a real Lulu.
Bugs Bunny?
You were expecting maybe the Easter Bunny?
You're a cartoon. You're not real.
Not real, eh? If I weren't real, could I do this?
And then Bugs Bunny just kisses him.
Look, is that Michael? Michael! It's Air Jordan. I did see Michael Jordan. Pardon me, Mr. Jordan. Could I have your John Hancock, please? Back up! Let the doctor take a look. Whoops. A little high.
No.
Going down.
Wait. He doesn't. He does have one shoe on right now. But wait later. But I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll correct myself.
So, what do you say we go for a little spin? Yeah. Now let's see what we got inside here.
Look at his ear. There's a fucking paper clip.
All right, he's okay.
What's going on here?
Why, Michael? I thought you'd never.
So, yeah.
What? They just pretty much like tortured him. Spun around in a chair, looked in his ear where it shows that paperclip. Then they stamp his head, his bald head. It says "A-OK," and then he's just like, "What's going on here?" So nonchalant.
Hey, Bugs Bunny, fictional character that's not supposed to be real. What you want, man?
I'm just like, that's all you gotta say. What's
Yeah.
going on here?
This just the fact is like that he's not playing anything close to real. In this thing is cuckoo, crazy.
It's actually unsettling how little he's not surprised by what's happening around.
Like, what has Michael Jordan seen in his life?
for just not to shock him.
Yeah,
right?
like none of this is even fucking phasing him a bit.
Yeah, he's like, what's going on here? All right, let's finish this fucking scene.
You see, these aliens come from outer space, and they want to make us slaves in their theme park. What do we care? They're little, so we challenge them to a basketball game. But then they show up, and they ain't so little. They're huge! We need to beat these guys, because they're talking about slavery. They're gonna make us do stand-up comedy, the same jokes every night for all eternity. We're gonna be locked up like wild animals and then trotted out to perform for a bunch of lowbrow, bug-eyed, fat-headed, humor-challenged aliens. What I'm trying to say is, we need your help!
Yeah, but I'm a baseball player now.
Yeah, okay. Michael Jordan, I would punch him in the face if he said that to me.
By the way, I just want to point out that Cartoon Bunny just tried to tell a black person about slavery.
Yeah. Slavery. Oh, you want to know about slavery?
Yeah. Which, but later on in the movie, Dan Aykroyd monster dude's like, "Oh, you'll be my slave."
Yeah. And Michael Jordan's just like, "You'll get me." And I'm just like, nah, nigga,
Yeah,
I'm
like,
okay with that.
Like, you're going to sacrifice yourself for a bunch of cartoons that were, like, beating each other up? They don't even know which way is up. Like,
oh, for the Looney Tunes?
Yeah, you're going to give up your family, your freedom, Earth for the Looney Tunes?
Oh, and to get Charles Barkley and them motherfuckers their powers, their skills back.
By the way, that scene is out of control. When he brings back the ball to them.
He's like, touching my ball.
I was like, wouldn't you think that Michael Jordan's a sorcerer if he brought back a ball that gave you back your powers?
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't you think that Michael Jordan's the evilest motherfucker of all time?
And then he comes back. To win 3 more championships after being out for a season.
Did he really do 3?
Yeah, he won 3 in a row.
Holy shit!
Yeah, he won 3.
He's the greatest of all time.
He won 6. He won 6 championships altogether. He won 3.
I thought he won more than that.
No, 6.
Okay.
He won 3. Then he retired. Then came back and won 3 more in a row.
And he won one of those when he had the flu, right?
Yeah. Well, no, that was just one of the games.
Yeah. So he eventually agrees to help them out. And it's like, and the Monstars also like kind of bully him and make fun of him. Not once, because there's news reports about what happened to Charles Barkley and all those other players. They even say, hey, because we don't know what the sickness is, because there's players from all around the country, like, because we don't know what's going on, we're canceling the rest of the basketball season.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan has to put 2 and 2 together when he sees these huge monsters that are like kind of characteristics of like Charles Barkley's big ass lips, or like that little nigga, his creepy ass face.
Well, I would definitely say if you looked at the fucking one that was a Sean Bradley, you'd be like, oh shit, that's Sean Bradley.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, okay.
And you know what? They obviously must not have been able. These must have been the only basketball players available. Because if you're gonna go and take powers of fucking all stars, you're not going after Sean Bradley.
Well, I mean, it's for the height, right?
Huh?
It's for the height.
You're still not going after Sean Bradley.
Oh, he wasn't that good?
Why wouldn't you grab, I don't know, fucking Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaq wasn't available for this movie. It's probably too expensive.
No, but I'm just saying. You know, actually, no. Was Shaq even in the league then?
I don't know. Yeah, 1996?
Yeah. He
Blue
was in the
Chips was
league.
before this.
Yeah. So Shaq was in the league by this time. Yeah, you could have grabbed fucking Kobe Bryant. No, Kobe wasn't in the league.
No, Kobe wasn't in yet. I think Kobe's not until 1999.
Yeah.
Because I remember he went to prom with Brandy, and that was like back when she was kind of bad in like the late 90s. It was some random prop trivia I know. So yeah, Michael Jordan, he's like, all right, I'll help you out, but he's dressed up in his golf clothes and stuff like that, and he gets to watch the cartoons, fucking act all crazy because they're in an abandoned warehouse. They clean it up.
Kobe Bryant came in the year 1996.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they could have got him.
But they had this whole spit shine scene when they're all spitting, and then Tasmanian Devil wipes it up, and voila, everything's clean and shit. And I'm just like, this movie.
You okay, Brandon?
Just trying to figure out what that sound is.
I don't know. Something going on outside.
That's a good track.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yeah, and I was just like, Michael Jordan's just seeing all this manic energy and isn't like, I should just go home. Because what would the Tunes do? They're not going to kill him. Just go home. What the fuck you care?
Well,
Bugs Bunny ain't never done shit for you.
You're right. But keep his kids glued to a fucking television screen.
Yeah, and his kids don't even, his kids play with that weird ass dog that always keeps jumping and humping him and stuff. There's like some weird thing going on with the dog. Because when they have when Michael was like, hey, to Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny, hey, I need my shoes, and I need you guys to get my shorts from North Carolina so I can play good. Which is like, that's not a thing because he has to play in his uniform. Like, that's not a normal.
No. It's superstition things. A lot of athletes have it. Weird superstitions, yeah.
So they send him to his house, and they're trying to get they get the shoes and stuff, and they get him in the gym bag. They're like, oh no, the shorts, and the dog has the shorts in his mouth, and I'm like, what are the odds that this dog would pick those shorts?
Yeah. This dog be like, I know what they're here for.
That's such a stupid scene.
And how the fuck did the dog get in the closet?
I don't know. Why did the cartoons keep breaking the third wall?
Yeah.
They keep talking to the audience like, you know what's going to be behind there. I'm like,
Yeah.
who are you talking?
And why is this dog the fucking Hulk?
They kept having these weird jokes where they're like, they have that ducks joke where they're like, oh, what kind of Disney corporation would call their team of ducks or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, what? Why is that a thing? So then they get his gear and stuff. By the way, while this is happening, Stan Wayne Knight is over at the golf course, still digging a hole to try to get to the pit of hell.
It's just like, what are you doing over here? I'm filling a divot. It's just like, obviously he's not fixing a divot.
What is a divot?
He's creating one. No, like a fucking.
Oh, that the dirt hill?
No. Well, no. If like on a golf course or just on a lawn, like if there's just like a fucking, like a clump of fucking earth taken out.
Okay, like when a transformer steps into the ground.
Yes, Brandon. When the transformer steps into the ground. What?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
You've seen him.
Oh my God. You've lost your fucking.
I've watched this movie and Air Buddy. Yes, I've lost my fucking mind.
Right. You're right.
You can't watch those back to back. I learned that real quick.
Yeah.
That
starts to test your fucking metal.
I was riding the train this morning. Like, I've seen things. So this is when the movie, I think, goes completely off the rails. Because then they start first of all they're practicing. Lola Bunny shows up out of nowhere, and all the tunes are like hubba, hubba, hubba. I'm like, isn't she from the same world as you?
Yeah. How
have you never seen this chick?
Yeah. That's
I'd be more worried about that. I bet she's a fucking spy from the Monstars. Find out she's fucking Dan Aykroyd's character or something like that. That would have been a great plot twist. You find out that he's dicking her down instead of Bugs Bunny, and he's all torn up about that too.
Oh my God!
What? That'd be great. That'd be the adult version of this movie. She's like, I know what you were doing, and then she goes back to the Monstars, and they're like, yeah, we all had our turns last night with this chick. And Bugs Bunny's like torn out, and he's like, Micah's got to pep him up because everyone tore out his girl. It's almost like 8 Mile, but the basketball version.
No, it's not. No, it's not. This is not the basketball version of 8 Mile. What are you talking about? Holy shit, Brandon. Oh, my God. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm lost, Justin. I've been down a dark road.
Oh, my God. All right.
But yeah, Lola Bunny. They don't even practice together at all.
No.
Because Michael Jordan's over here trying to place layups and shit, and fucking Yosemite Sam's over here shooting bullets into the ground. Tweety Bird's over here just trying to get away from Sylvester. Fucking Tasmanian Devil's ripping up clothes. Like, it's just madness.
Yeah.
That rooster dude keeps walking around just preaching. Like,
and Jesus said.
It's just like weird shit. Porky Pig, first of all, has a weird scene at the beginning when the Monstars turn into the Monstars where he's like, I pee myself. And I'm like, nigga, you don't wear no pants. What hole was that pee coming out of?
That's actually a really good question. So
wait, hold on. And then immediately they cut to him like huddle up with the other tunes, and he's still got no pants. I'm like, no, hug that nigga. He just peed himself. That fur's all wet.
So are you telling me that Porky Pig just may have a pussy?
I don't know what Porky Pig got, but it's not. There's something going on that's not quite natural.
Oh, there's problems.
Oh yeah, there's just something. There's some. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Porky Pig's pussy. What are we doing? What are we doing, Justin?
Welcome to the jungle, man. Welcome to the Space Jam.
I will say this does have a great soundtrack.
Yeah. I mean,
That's the one.
I believe. We open up with "I Believe I Can Fly,"
and then we have Space Jam, and then we get "Fly Like an Eagle" later on.
Fly like an eagle.
Oh, but not before we get "Basketball Jones," which is a Chris Rock, Barry White song from the soundtrack.
Wait, when's Basketball Jones?
I'll play that scene. I'll play that scene for you. But we got to get to them practicing for this final game. Well, first we forgot to mention. So Stan does see Bugs Bunny and Daffy go down the fucking golf course back to the. Is that the only way to get back into Toonland?
No, I think that's just the way that they went.
But why would they? That's just a lot of time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's just weird. But so they
wait. Okay, so from there. Stan actually shows up, once Michael Jordan has his clothes, and then like immediately Stan just shows up, and then they're just okay. They're just okay with the fact that just Stan's there. And it's like, okay, who's this guy? All right, well, I guess he can stay. Michael Jordan gets, and then, the Monstars come in, and, oh no, the Monstars already came in earlier, and they balled him up into a little, all right.
That's at the beginning. When they ball him up into a ball, which I was like, oh, was Michael just doing this because his ego's bruised?
I mean,
like Michael's just doing this game because his ego's bruised? Because these niggas really put him into a ball and toss him into the hoop.
True.
So maybe he doesn't even give a fuck about the Looney Tunes. It's all about his ego because we know he has a big ego.
Yeah, he's an egomaniac.
Yeah, apparently he challenges little kids and he's like, call me daddy or something.
What?
I've heard that. Like, he challenges little kids, like, if I beat you, you have to call me daddy or something.
Well, I know, he will not let you win.
That might be an urban legend, though.
Yeah, that may be an urban legend. I don't know about that. There's a bunch of kids calling Michael Jordan daddy because he fucking beat their ass in a basketball game. But then again, there's probably a lot of fucking kids out there calling Michael
really
Jordan.
Call him daddy.
Yeah. Because apparently Michael Jordan loves himself a blonde.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he loves blondes.
But he married a black woman because it's obnoxious as kids are.
Well, yeah, Wanda. Wanda was his first wife's name. Then they got divorced, and then he married. I think his wife is Hispanic, but from my sources, I hear that Michael Jordan he's really into blondes. Like that was his thing. So he banged himself a bunch of white women over the years.
I can see that. I can definitely see that happening. All right, I'm gonna play the Basketball Jones scene. I can't believe you didn't know the song.
Oh shit! Okay, now.
Oh, that sounds so sweet. Yeah.
Not Charles Barkley.
Oh, that's when Charles Barkley was out there.
Like him. Sorry. Break out.
Yo, how tall was that little girl?
Wanna be? Be gone.
Just a few more tests, gentlemen. Tests for electrolyte levels, glucose, CBCs, RBCs, etc. And we've scheduled a 12-lead stress test and neurological battery to include EEG, reflex tests.
And this girl, 5 feet nothing, blocked my shot.
When did you first start having this dream?
Then they make a dick joke.
It really happened.
Maybe that's why he can't sleep at night.
And it climbed up my back and into my brain.
Are there any other areas besides basketball where you find yourself unable to perform?
Yeah.
No.
Just asking.
An
That's
obsession.
a dick joke in a kid's movie.
Burning desire.
I've been MRI, EKG, X-ray, laser beam. I promise I'll never swear again. I'll never get another technical. I'll never try.
By the way, Charles Barkley just looked in the camera when he was talking. Because all these niggas don't know how to not look at the camera.
Even though Charles Barkley was always good on SNL.
Go back and work on a farm.
Really?
Or maybe I could go back to the jungle and be a missionary again.
What are you saying?
That I'm trying to disobey my mama?
I didn't say that. You did, Muggsy.
But I love my mama.
Still can't find anything wrong with us.
Hey, maybe there's nothing wrong with us.
That's right, Muggs. Maybe it's just in our head.
We're fine. It's just some psychosomatic deal or something to do with the moon or the alignment of the planet.
I'll never go out with Madonna again.
Yeah. On that song, though, on the album, it's Chris Rock, like, talking about basketball stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I remember that's when I was like, man, I love Chris Rock. I just got a headache. All right. So this final game is completely insane because they're getting their asses whooped because obviously they're Looney Tunes. They don't know how to fucking play basketball. Then at halftime, there's Tweety Bird is in an iron lung machine, which I was like, when did fucking get polio? Or even the old Granny cartoons all busted up. I'm like, what's happening to these tunes?
Wait, isn't that because Daffy Duck like threw her the ball? Because they were coming at him, he was just like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, Daffy Duck all fucked up. Yo, why everybody hate Daffy? This nigga came out like they were like shouting out Bugs Bunny and everybody, which I was like, "Oh, Bugs Bunny just broke the fucking floor for his entrance." But they're all shouting out like Lola Bunny, woo!
Yeah,
Tasmanian Devil, woo! Daffy Duck come on, he's like, "Thank you," and no one's like, I was like, "Damn."
He's fucking second fiddle.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so then I wrote down like
he's the nigga of the group.
Yeah, and, like they barely have any bullets, and I just wrote down this team is cuckoo bananas. By the way, it's the final game. All these tune cars are pulling up to the final game. There's aliens, there's Looney Tunes. I'm like, why are all these tunes here cheering? This is like literally your livelihood's at stake.
Yeah, yeah, dude. We would be fucking fixing this game.
You'd be trying to handicap these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and then it's also like, all right, these guys are big and shit like that. There's thousands of you guys. Fuck them up.
yeah, it's like a Bug's Life.
Yeah, just fuck them up. That's it. Fuck them up. Oh, they got blasters? Yosemite Sam has 2 guns in his hand. Elmer Fudd has a fucking shotgun. You guys pull guns all the fucking time. Wile E. Coyote has fucking explosives at the whim.
They could have Trojan horse them. Like, yeah, meet us in the game. They get inside, they lock the doors, and then blow that motherfucker up. They just light it up.
Yo, they had so many opportunities
to just
fucking just destroy these guys.
And there's at least 2 days like in this timeline, so they had to sleep at some point. Slice their throats when they're sleeping. They're probably sleeping at Acme Hotel. It's just somebody fucking to send Tweety Bird in there to go through the vent and just slice those motherfuckers up.
Slice their throats while they're sleeping. No, you remember that old fucking Bugs Bunny bit where with that fucking like fur monster that was red and stuff like that, and then he does, and then he's like giving him a fucking haircut and stuff like that. He could have done that and just slit his fucking throat.
Yeah.
Same way, easy. It's over.
Yeah, so many options, but instead in the halftime, fucking Bugs Bunny's like, all right, our team's low morale. I'm going to put a piece of paper on a water bottle and then call it Michael's secret stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
They
Michael.
walk around drinking Michael Jordan's jizz.
Yeah, he's like, Michael, he's like, play along. He's like, oh, yeah, I got some of the secret stuff. Yeah. Everyone, we're going to feel great. And he somehow is able to animate himself to be huge. And I'm like, why don't you do that on the fucking court?
Yeah.
Scared the Monstars.
Yeah, that they all just come out. This is fucking these stacked fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger looking motherfuckers.
Yeah, why don't you just do that? No, he goes back to being puny. He's like to trick everybody. I'm like, oh yeah, you guys are tunes. Tune up. Be different. Be weird. But fucking fuck these niggas up.
Well,
and then they all start squirting Michael's secret sauce or whatever into their mouths. It was just like, Jesus Christ. It's just water. But how much water was in that thing?
But I like how Daffy Duck's just like, this is Like this, I learned the opposite of this in health class.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you shouldn't be sharing bottles with people.
Yeah,
Look what the fuck you guys doing.
Different animal species. you got pigs drinking out from fucking roosters out of fucking Tasmanian devils.
Everybody's gonna catch the bird flu. These motherfuckers gonna get the bird flu, the pig flu, all balled in when they're create. That's how the bird flu and the pig flu came.
There's fucking cats and shit, and Michael drinking from it too. I'm like, nigga,
Oh God.
be safe. You got a family.
Yo, if I was Michael Jordan, I wouldn't drink or eat shit from in fucking Toons World.
Holy shit.
This is like a terrible idea. Oh my God.
Yeah. So
Fucking stupid.
But then they go out and then they start doing like gut checks and all this goofy shit. Loa starts making some shots because they call her doll and stuff. Like everyone starts shooting. And Michael starts like just they pick up 50 points in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is goddamn ridiculous. Dan Aykroyd's character's over here getting massages and shit by these little aliens. I'm telling you.
Who's this guy?
I'm telling you, he's putting them in his butt. That dude is doing some weird shit with those little aliens.
He's gerbil jamming these fucking aliens.
He's doing some weird shit with those fucking little alien things. I know it. I was very unsettled by that whole story. I just did not feel right. But then they're like playing. The team gets so fucked up at this point. Stan wants to play the game, and he's so bad that Michael's finally like, you know what, you can play too.
Yeah, because everybody else got fucked up.
Yeah.
So then they just run and they pile up on Stan, and then the ball pops out, goes in for a 3-pointer. They pump up Stan like a fucking, with a bike pump,
Yep.
and then he goes flying around the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, all right.
It's terrible CGI.
Yeah.
And this is after Stan's already been blown up by the Monstars because he was hiding in their locker room, and that's how he found out that they stole the powers from all the NBA stars.
But this is also after Michael Jordan been squished into a ball and dribbled around. And Michael Jordan's just like, why didn't you tell me I could do that with 10 seconds left? You just tell me. It's like, nigga, you were in the shape of a ball. They turned you into a ball, and they bounced you around, and they dunked you. Did you not think that you could that you didn't have like
break.
tune? Yeah, that you don't have tune powers out here right now?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You big stupid idiot.
Yeah. It's so crazy.
Like, how did he not put that together? Or how did the writers not see the fact is like that they actually wrote that in already?
It's cuckoo bananas, right? But then we get to they're down by what, 2 or like 1 or something like that. And that's when Michael does his, it flashed to the beginning when his dad was like, do you think you can fly? And then you show the little Michael going for the layup. And then it shows older Michael going for the layup. He's more than halfway away from the court, from the fucking hoop.
Yeah.
When he makes his jump.
Well, no, he jumps from the.
It wasn't from the 3-point line.
No, he jumps from fucking the middle of the fucking court.
Yeah, but then later on that
Half
scene,
court.
He's like closer and the dimensions don't make sense, even with the long arm.
Oh yeah.
Like it doesn't make any sense him stretching that arm and the monster's grabbing him because he stays in the air for like 30 seconds.
Well, welcome to Toon World. The Toon World.
If they could do that, they could have won the game already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if they have these kind of powers.
Yeah, they've been fucking around this whole entire game. Well, that's the thing. They deserve to be slaves, Brandon. They're not taking this seriously.
Yeah.
They obviously take
Well, remember, they didn't take it seriously until Michael was like, yeah, it's just me. And they were like, oh, shit. Like, we actually have to help somebody. We actually have to do something now.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, Michael Jordan goes down.
Yeah, like these fucking tunes. Like, all right, so they get Michael's secret sauce, and then the fucking Bugs Bunny is driving around on a fucking on a little fucking moped and scoring points. It's like, nigga, if you could have had mopeds this entire time, what are you doing? What are you doing?
My whole thing was everyone's fucked up. Even Stan gets fucked up. Bill Murray comes out of nowhere, plays one play, which is steal the ball, pass it to Michael.
Yeah.
Because he's like, all right, guys, we go on the fence. Female Bunny, you do this. And then Female Bunny, you do that. And then Lola's like, got it. And I'm like, he just completely dismissed you as a female. The things that Bill Murray says to the Female Bunny is cuckoo bananas. But then Michael's like, we're on defense. He's like, oh, I don't know about defense. So, Michael, you got this one.
Yeah.
And it's like, just steal the ball and y'all get it to me. And like, everyone's like, yep. I'm like, what?
Yeah, this.
So then they win. They win. The Looney Tunes are free. The Dan Aykroyd characters yelling at the Monstars, who are clearly bigger than him, and they realize, oh shit, we're big now. We're gonna fuck this dude up, and they send him on a rocket. And that's
they stuff him in a rocket.
Which I'm like,
Bugs Bunny and Wile E. Coyote have this weird, like, we may fuck look to each other, like, and then they shoot him off, and then they ask if they can stay after they give all the powers back. They pull all the powers back into the ball.
Yeah,
and then long story short, the Tunes are they're good, and then Michael Jordan has to make back to his game because. This whole entire time, Stan is just keeping fucking pace that that Michael Jordan has a fucking stupid baseball game coming up. Mind you, a minor league baseball game, so it means shit to nobody. Then fucking Michael Jordan. Well, mind you, if they lost this game, Michael Jordan would be a slave on another planet.
Yes, so he wouldn't have ever showed up.
But you're paying attention to fucking a dumb fucking baseball game.
Yes.
And then at this baseball game, people are sitting there, we want Michael. Why do you want Michael? He went 0 for 4 in the previous game. He's dog shit. He's dog shit at baseball.
Yeah.
And he was in real life dog shit at baseball.
Yes. I'm not disputing that. I don't think anyone would dispute that.
It was almost It almost hurt his legacy how bad he was when he was playing minor league baseball.
Yeah, but I gotta make one quick correction here, guys. This whole time I've been saying that the bad guy was voiced by Dan Aykroyd. It's actually Danny DeVito. I fucked up. I'm sorry, guys.
I was wondering.
He makes a Dan Aykroyd joke. I think that's why I got confused.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't get Dan Aykroyd when Bill Murray shows up.
Bill Murray runs off like, "Oh my shin. Oh, this is a good play though. I think my career in the NBA is done." And he just walks off. I'm like, where the fuck is he going? Like, is he just staying in Toon World, almost like the fucking Stargate, where the nigga just stays in the world?
Well, but then again, at the same time, Bill Murray has been known to just pop up random places and things like that.
He probably saw Lola and they met in the closet or something. I don't know. I just can't. I keep thinking about everyone fucking Lola.
You just can't get the female bunny out of your head, can you?
I don't know what's going on.
You're a fucking cretin.
You think it'd be funny if now Lola's part of the hashtag Me Too, and it's her charges her against Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew, Bill Murray, and fucking Bugs Bunny. I mean, because he didn't consensually kiss her at the end. He just grabbed her and laid lip upon her.
No, I thought she kissed him.
No, he kissed her at the end, and then she ooga, whatever.
But she kisses him before, though, right? She gives him a kiss before.
Well, but then again, if you want to say that, then I guess they're both kind of low key rapey.
Everybody's a little rapey.
Well, I mean, the Looney Tunes were. I mean, Bugs Bunny saw Michael Jordan and just immediately put lip on him.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm like, you guys need this motherfucker. Why are you torturing him and kissing him unsolicited? That was a wet kiss, too.
He's like, don't know if I'm real? Well, how about I put this tongue down your throat? See, you think that's real, nigga?
So we end with the baseball game. And Stan comes out looking crazy, and he's got a megaphone. He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jordan."
No. He doesn't come out. He comes out like this is his moment.
Yes.
He's like, "Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jordan," and then Michael Jordan comes out in his full baseball uniform. Which, where the fuck did he get it from? Where did he get his baseball uniform from, Brandon? Where did that come from? Did they fly to his house to pick it up before the game?
Whose spaceship is this?
It's the fucking
Monstars?
The Monstars spaceship. And it's just sitting in the middle and okay, Michael Jordan just showed up off a fucking cartoon spaceship. People are just like, oh, wow. Yo, the moment I start seeing a spaceship starting to land, I'm out of fucking there.
Yeah, 1996. Isn't this when Independence Day came out? Niggas should be like, whoa.
Dude, you start seeing it. Wait, and where was this set?
In California, I think.
No, maybe Chicago.
Chicago?
No, all right.
It wasn't Chicago.
No, it can't be Chicago.
I don't know. I don't really know. It looked like L.A. because it never got cold.
No, I mean this actually may be Chicago.
It don't matter, man.
No, because if this is Chicago, that spaceship had maybe had to fly over South Chicago. It would have definitely caught some bullets.
Not necessarily, man. We just saw Black Panther where people in the hood were like, "Oh shit, the spaceship, cool."
True.
Nobody wasn't shooting at spaceships.
True. You're right. You're right.
So yeah, then it plays "I Believe I Can Fly" for the third time in this movie, and then the wife and the kids are just like, "Oh, Daddy's here." I'm like, "You were worried about him 48 hours ago." And then it cuts to scenes of him joining the Chicago Bulls again. Fly like an eagle
to the sea, fly like an eagle. Let your spirit carry me. I wanna fly.
Soundtrack won 6 times platinum.
Yeah.
It was huge. I remember this movie ended up grossing approximately $90.4 million domestically and an estimated $250 million internationally. As of 2017, it's ranked the highest grossing basketball film of all time.
Wow. And all based off of just fucking Michael Jordan's popularity.
Yep.
The Looney Tunes can't fucking sell this movie on their own.
Yeah. But the last update came in 2016 about the Space Jam 2 sequel.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's still a go. I have no idea. All I know is that the original Space Jam movie website is still up.
Really?
If y'all go to spacejam.com, this shit is still on.
Wow.
It is out of control.
And then they had
It's fucking crazy.
they had a fucking video game for this.
It looks like a live journal website. Remember those?
Oh,
we were in college, used to just write about our lives.
Mm-hmm.
College Brandon.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what was it. The video game for this was fucking bananas too.
Yeah. All right. So I told you guys I would read a few 5-star reviews from Amazon. Okay. Here's the thing. Before we get to our review, here's some 5-star review. Historically Accurate by Todd Malcolm.
What?
Here we go. This is from 2017. This is the greatest movie of all times. You laugh, you will cry, but most of all, it will move you. What could go wrong with the Looney Tunes, Bill Murray, and the greatest basketball player in history, saving the world from aliens that are poor judges of human basketball talent? Sean Bradley? Did you write this? The answer is nothing. Not even the NSA, CIA, or Obama's former teleprompter could have defeated these aliens. Only Jordan, Bugs, and a backwards ball cat wearing Bill Caddyshack Murray could have. All secretly received the Medal of Honor for their efforts. This has to be the most important documentary in history. I must see. So this person was just cooking bananas and probably high when they wrote this.
Yeah, they were fucked up on that shit.
Yeah, they were like, let me write a review.
They were on
where
that
I say Space
shit.
Jam was a documentary. Ooh, man.
I don't know.
Okay, so here we go. Here's another 5-star review from Obi-Wan. It writes, a funny movie. I've always been a sucked for this movie. Sucked. Not a sucker. They definitely was primal there. It's completely goofy, but it works. The live action blends seamlessly with the animation. It's funny. It's got Bill Murray cameos, so I don't know what else you need. I mean, Bill Murray doing scenes with Daffy Duck. If you can't have a good time watching, then you're just not trying. And there is something about Marvin the Martian being the referee for the basketball game that always cracked me up. Like, Marvin had to be a neutral party because he's both a Looney Tune and an alien. The whole movie is just well thought out that way.
5 stars.
And I got one more 5-star review. Combo pack came in excellent condition. The case is really cool, too. It's kind of metallic and opens real neat. Not like other DVD or Blu-ray cases I've seen. Blu-ray disc played really well, and the movie is just as fun as I remember. Glad I bought it.
What? Okay.
Justin, let's rate this bad boy.
Okay.
Please break down our rating system for our
So our rating system goes as follows. We rate on a scale of popcorn, bags of popcorn, from a small, medium to a large, to the XL for the exceptional. If a movie does not deserve any popcorn, you could throw it into a dog shit pile and pile piles and piles of dog shit on top of it. Brandon, Space Jam. What say you?
I really don't want to do this, but I am giving it a medium. I'm giving it a medium. It's really bad, but the soundtrack cannot be denied.
So wait. So you're giving a movie a medium based off the soundtrack,
yes,
which has nothing to do with the actual movie that you watch, other than the fact is they had a few of those songs in this movie.
Yes.
Do you realize how flawed that is?
No, I did the same thing. I would do the same thing if we ever watched Saturday Night Fever. Like, that movie's fucking crazy and really dark and kind of racist, but the soundtrack alone would bump it up a few points.
That's stupid.
Dude, there's a song called For You I Will by Monica, which is a ballad. And even that shit got me rocking when I heard the soundtrack.
For you
I will cross the ocean for you.
Lay my life on the line. For you I would die. For you I would cry. Or actually, for you I would cry. For you I would die. Yeah, that was a good song. But no, I am not going to give it fucking extra points because the soundtrack was good. We're talking about the fucking movie, not the soundtrack.
You know what, Justin? You want to know why? You want to know why you're doing this?
Why?
Because you ain't got no love in your soul. You ain't got no love in your life.
You're damn right.
You need a woman in your life to help you work this out.
You know what, Brandon? Don't you come at me. Okay? Don't you try to come at me personally about this fucking terrible fucking movie and your terrible rating scale. So Brandon wants to give it a medium with his ridiculous thought pattern. I'm going to give this shit a small. That's
still not dog shit, so that's good.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, because, like, regardless of, like, it's still Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I can't see a kid today watching this movie and enjoying it.
Oh, no. They'd be like, what the fuck is this? Because no one watches 2D movies anymore.
Well, no one watches 2D movies. No,
They
but
don't.
like nobody watches like the Looney Tunes. Like, this is a dead franchise.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
When did they stop recording Looney Tunes cartoons?
I mean, I think they still make them. I think we're just not, like, they're not as prominent because they got SpongeBob and fucking Invader Zim and Adventure Time and shit. And that's a lot more zany and dark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Than like now, like teenagers watch fucking Rick and Morty, which is not appropriate at all.
Oh yeah,
That's a pure adult show.
Amazing.
It's a really good show.
Yeah, amazing show.
Same with Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers is like pretty edgy for being a family like animated comedy.
True.
They say some crazy shit on that show. Oh boy! All right, Justin, how can people follow you, man?
You guys can follow me at JBrownDidIt on Twitter and Instagram. Brandon.
Y'all can follow me at American Cons, AmericanCons.com. I got dates coming up, so check that out. If you're in the New York area, come and see me. Come and see a brother. Also, you can follow Medium Popcorn and Medium P Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure to follow it. Make sure to share it. Tell your friends. Because we're trying to grow, baby. We're getting bigger and bigger, but we need to grow. All right? You can also leave us a voicemail at 347-508-0978.
You said that way.
Once again, it's 347-508-0978.
Yes.
Or you can email at mediumpod@gmail.com with your thoughts, prayers, any suggestions for movies, stuff like that. And leave a 5-star review on iTunes, Stitcher, or Podomatic.
Yes, do it.
Okay? If you want to do more than that, you can sign up for the fucking Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's where we got the good shit. Got the good shit.
That's when we really... That's like fucking Medium Popcorn after dark.
Well, it's also like Medium Popcorn Plus because you get not only new episodes, you get archive episodes, you get bonus random. I started doing some trailer reaction episodes and stuff. Like you got Tati's Corner, like you get a lot of stuff on there, hours and hours of content. So if you're looking for more Medium Popcorn, $2, $5, $10 packages, sign up, y'all, please.
Indeed,
support the show, baby. All right, folks, we hold you, we love you. We burp in your ear a little bit because that's what I just did.
You couldn't just go by it.
Just
You
trying
had to just call it out, huh?
We hate to watch it go. We will have to watch it leave. You know, like Lola Bunny. She did a little tweak.
Guys.
You know when she's leaving the basketball court?
Guys.
And they're all oogling her?
Guys, I just want to say that it's been a pleasure.
We hold your hands. Without gloves.
Recording this episode with you. But eventually I'm going to have to kill Brandon. Because he needs to be stopped.
See, what happens is
Brandon needs
I can't
to be stopped,
stopped,
guys.
Won't stop.
it's over for him now.
You don't understand. I'm like a good $2,000 from becoming a supervillain.
But $2,000. The fuck is $2,000 gonna do for you?
What would you like to know? All right, folks. Talk to y'all soon.
Peace.
Peace.
Medium popcorn. We are too near the spoiling movies. Yeah. Brandon Collins, that's me. And Justin Brown for your movie needs. Medium popcorn. Woo! You haven't seen it, well, we're gonna spoil it. Spoil it in your face. That's your warning. So if you get pissed, it's all your fault.